We wandered through Red Meadow Research Facility last time and found out that things again have not been what they've seen, according to the rest of the way these guys have been telling stories. Hello everybody, this is Frogman. Welcome back to Pacific Drive. I've not done a thing in between episodes because I couldn't. We have a hard lock situation here where we have to go over to the pneumatube and pull out some stuff, so I figured I wouldn't do anything other than, well, finally build one piece of anti-corrosive stuff just because I figured we'd give it a whirl and see if it didn't work any better. For the most part, this is just, again, me trying to make sure that we maintain a reasonable amount of the shock damage stuff, because it seems like shock damage is something that we're seeing all the time, along with a little bit of radiation, a little bit of security armor, and of course now we have a little bit of chemical resistance. I may trade this out here, or we may trade something else out just for a little bit of stuff, but we need to forward the story. They want us to go over to the pneumatube here, and apparently there's something here for us to play with. What is this? Ooh. Okay. A limb shield.
The old anomalies took up residence in the crossing points. It's not enough to have a shield. The shield itself needs to be shielded.
Oh, lovely.
The energy drain on that shield is massive. It won't last you more than 5 seconds.
Yes, and?
You'll need to recharge on the go, but the deep zone's grid is completely dark.
You know, what if we could reroute our power into the deep zone? But we'd need to jumpstart the network somehow.
That car is basically the world's most overpowered electromagnet on wheels. The driver induces a current, then you open the electrical floodgates.
They'd have to induce the current the entire way through the old wall while making the crossing and maintaining speed.
Sounds like fun.
I don't know what to tell you. If you don't believe the driver and that car's got what it takes by now, then go back to hunting ghosts. We've got a job to do here.
This could work. Are you in, Francis?
I don't know.
Look, we have a real chance of losing everything at the old wall. I'd like to not fail this far along.
How can we know this will work?
We don't. That's how science works. We form a theory, and we test it, and we fail, and fail, and fail, and only sometimes do we succeed.
Come on, Francis. Please?
Fine. I'll do it.
All right. The team is assembled.
Driver,
good
get
Lord.
on with building that limb shield. We'll work on spinning up the power grid in the meantime.
Okay, well, it's not too terribly hard to build, I don't believe. Let's see here. That should be under this section right here, limb shield. I need a bunch of plasma. Lovely. That means I need to go shopping before we go anywhere. I thought I picked up a whole bunch of plasma the last time around. Anyhow, I know what I need to go do. I guess I will be back in a little while. See you all in a little bit.
I gotta ask, were you around when the old wall was nearly breached?
You want to know if I was involved?
I mean, sure. No one knew more about where anomalies came from than you. Heck, I mean, you know, the only reason anyone knew anything about anomalies was because of the research branch that you four started to build.
Yes, and we developed ways to prevent anomalies, not create them.
You can't prevent something if you don't know where it's created in the first place.
So you did pick up a thing or two around us scientists.
All I know is, Arda didn't give two craps about anomaly prevention. You fought uphill the entire way.
Never thought I'd see the day where you'd sugarcoat anything coming out of your mouth. The Harmonic Disruption Research Lab was an abject failure. No, I wasn't involved, but I stood by and let it happen. By that point, the LIM project was in a bad way. Either it found a breakthrough and justified the government resources it was sucking up, or the entire project was put down. Everything depended on this technological quantum leap that evaded us for decades.
In response, all good sense went straight out the window. For every wonder pulled out of thin air, limb technology conjured increasingly greater horrors. But it was done in the name of progress, and we were powerless to stop it. The Harmonic Disruption Research Branch was all I could do to soften the atrocities Arda unleashed in the name of progress. I tried to clean up my mess, but I failed.
Well, there you go. A little bit more. They're probably going to talk to us for a bit this time. But we'll see. Just doing the run, getting in and out of a zone. And what do we got? And whatever else is happening, we're supposed to film this room, but if you have to believe what I saw, I bet we know what we saw. Okay, limb shield. Ion shield. When did I do this? Probably last time. Circuit board, craft 1, go ahead, limb shield, thank you. Nice. Store items, true drive in car trunk. Okay, I will place in here, even though that's probably not where it'll end up eventually. And I'm going to go ahead and get a couple of things going here.
We'll have the power grid prepped by the time you reach the old wall.
Alright. Put that away. I have several spare hammers. Holy cow, I guess I think I like hammers. I should have done a little bit more pounding around on things. Okay, do all the things that you normally do, and then we can go on to the next part. Now, as far as I recall, I think we should be having everything good to go here. I think what I might do, since they're talking about power problems, I might pull one of these off and put a battery out here. Maybe. I mean, I could... How much is... Do we have the ability to get that top battery? I think there was a top battery. Right? No, I don't have enough corrupt energy nor a limb chip. Okay, that's all I was wondering about. Cool. Well, we'll just see what happens. I think we should be good to go. I've got enough battery recharging capabilities. As long as it's rainy and windy, we're pretty well good. I do love these two things. The really crazy thing, and I know it's kind of odd that it is what it is with this. This, I kind of want to try it, but again, I don't kind of want to try it because it's pretty hungry on power as far as how much it actually uses versus, you know, granted this one, it makes a little bit more horsepower, sure, but then you're completely changing everything about how you work the car if you decide you want to do that. It means you need to have all kinds of power storage, all kinds of battery storage, and then pray that these things, when the thing is not moving, are good enough to charge it back up so that you can get it out of the next area. So I think what we'll do is we'll just go ahead and go do what we need to do. Everything is good. Yes. Did we gather any friends? We have 2 friends. Lovely. Well, I have a little bit of stuff. Let's go see if we can get it to at least say what the first one is. Oh no. Battery and fuel. We're getting ready to take a drive and go after something that's going to really suck down power. Sure. Tell me what the next one is. Fuel is full. That is awful. Fuel is full. Battery drains quickly. Boy, that's gonna be. I think I can figure this one out. I'm gonna do a little bit of investigation here just because I don't need to have a problem with either one of those 2 systems on this car while we're out playing around. Well, whatever it is, it doesn't appear to be functionally causing us any problems. So I'm gonna close the doors, shut the lights, and hope nothing major happens. I after I pick up my mess. Looks like we need to make a run anyway. I need to be able to get that zone unlocked, and the only way we're going to do that is if we go to this particular area, so I'm going to have to go do a thing. That will let me do a little bit of investigation as to what's going on with the car. Okay, so with all that being said, that last little run, that should have allowed us to open up a connection to the, well, this particular spot, which is going to be a lot of fun because now we have to try to see if we can't crack something open. Let's go to here. Are you going to let me not re-roll this? Please re-roll that one. Do it again. Thank you. Awesome. That'll keep us from having a nasty time. I'm going to go bust through the highway up to C5 into that area, and then we'll meet back together when we get there. Since when is there a pipe coming over to these? Oh. A circuit cache. How I... Reward cache is very unlocked. Pretty simple program as long as someone raises the vehicle from the first node, of course, all the way to the final one, activating each in sequence so you can compare time, whatever value, and if it was very decent. What? This is new. At least I've not seen this before. How would this work? I'm gonna grab this. I have found something that is not part of what we were currently looking for. What is this? Get off of me. Do I follow the pipe back? I mean, I don't want to be here all day, but there's this glowy pipe on the side of the road that leads back to a circuit gate, if I'm not mistaken. So do I just run this backwards? Ah, yes. Okay. Well, that's cool. I didn't know this was here. Can we go faster, please? I'm assuming I gotta keep those lit without dying. Yeah? Oh, no. Nope, 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 nope. Turn, 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 baby. Turn, 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 turn. Okay, cool. And... did I miss one? Oh. Well, that was interesting. Okay. Well, back to the task at hand. Getting out of here. Cool, I suppose. That was, definitely not what I was expecting. And we have a storm going, so... alright, back over there. Where we just came from. Huh, I'll have to keep an eye out for those. I'm gonna say fuel filled up, topped up, any car door opens, because that's the second time I've seen one of the car doors open. So we might be okay on that, that's fine. Let's get out of here before that storm hits us.
not the first to try crossing the old wall since the anomalies moved in. But we'll make sure you're the first to survive.
Oh, that's lovely.
2 things to keep in mind. First, to get through the old wall, there are 5 crossing points. You need to induce the electrical grid the entire way by driving the car close enough and fast enough along the conductors. You'll see them as you go.
1, 2,
Once you
3,
jumpstart the
4.
grid, Tobias will route the mid-zone power your way, but no induction, no power, no crossing. Second, watch your battery gauge. You will live or die by that thing. Got it? Good.
I hope I got a place to
Start by connecting
charge.
the power grid at the first crossing point. The controls will be up in the observation
Oh, I do.
tower.
Yeah, right there. We got a place to charge. Okay, so onwards? On the road would be good. And also hit the button. Because there are several things we can scan here. Might be a little dark because we might have to run without the lights for a little while. Where am I going? I need to go right there. So just follow this road and keep an eye out for anything interesting. We're in perpetual stability right now. And already running into things. I don't see anything special, just a bunch of cars and some things to scan. What have we? What are you? You are a devil grinder. We needed you for an upgrade. I'm assuming I don't want to get into that. That looks pretty gross. And you are not what I wanted to see. They come in even worse forms. That's just awesome. Do they explode too? Like the other ones do? Yes. Yes, they do. Did it drop anything? No, it just let one of his friends come out. I'm sorry. I'm leaving, or at least going to drive down the road and see what we can do. Oh, right, and we're going to need to do the thing. I guess since we're here, I'm going to pull this off, and we'll put it back here for now to keep it safe. Hopefully. And then I need to make sure I set this up. And let's see, you are going to go over there so that all I got to do is that. Fuel. Alright. I guess we're gonna find out carefully. I do have battery charger. I'm not really worried about it. I just was kind of hoping to... Oh. Can we gonna drive by it? I might just wait till we get over here to this control tower. Oh yes, we have all kinds of goodness. Can I get around you guys without blowing up anything? No? Well, crap. I'm gonna have to, we're gonna be doing a few things here. There's several things that we've got to scan, including, I think, even that? Explosives crate. Nice. I will take. Thank you. And you. Now, this right there. Scan that. Beach balls. Awesome. More stuff for our clothing. You gave me a reinforced headlight. That was cool. Oh, no. That's a pearl. No. I'll deal with all this in a second. Get in here. And this is one that we probably should just go ahead and put on and let it run, or throw it in the trash, because they're really, you can't do anything with those. Where did that pearl go? Come here, you. Okay, he's all the way down there. There's some more beach balls. I'm going to do a little bit of scanning and resource gathering right here before we start this mess, because, again, first place, as soon as we walk in the door, we're going to get everything we've needed for a little bit, or at least looking forward at some of the things. So I will pull in here and let this... Well, I'm gonna pick this up. That is a big pearl. That is a big pearl. Wow. Yes, please. It's a... don't say it. Cool. Yeah, we may already be in trouble. Why are you not charging? Do I have to turn the thing on? Whatever. I'm gonna go gather some stuff real quick. Oh, lovely. It gave us a battery even. That's cool. Well, we might put that on. Especially if it doesn't decide to rain or snow or do anything while we're here. What are you? I saw you. That is a limb magnetizer. Limb magnets. Limb magnets are something we've been waiting on for our fancy dancy new hammer. What does a limb magnet take? I know that we have one. What are you going to need? You need scrap metal, and you look like you can make a little bit. Can I get a large amount of scrap metal while I'm here? Probably not. Oh, get that one. I may, given that it's kind of dark, go ahead and pull this off and put this on. No. No, this thing. Oh, it gave us a mini turbine. I thought it was a battery. Okay, well that's cool. We'll run 2 mini turbines. That's perfectly fine. What else have we got? Oh, yeah, I wanted to go see about that thing. Do I have any scrap metal? I have Little Birdie tell me that certain other things also matter, too. I did go look this one up because I need these in order to make a better hammer. I'd like to come back with several of these. So let's see. What can we put in the thing? Nice. Cool. How many we get? We got 6. I think that's enough for like 2 or 3 hammers plus some other stuff. Anything over here? Door's wide open. That's nice. Okay. I suppose I gotta flip that button. Is there anything over here? You have... Oh, no. Another dumpster pearl. Oh, my. Can I make room for said thing? You are drenched. That's interesting. Okay, take all that you can take. Nice. Alright, I'm gonna go dump all this and then come back up here and flip the switch. Limb shield. Sure, the battery cost for this protective device is significant, but in retrospect, it is so obvious. Then, the protection and then suspension of semi-magnetized plasma ions in a rapidly oscillating spinner field could provide substantial physical safeguard. Like, duh. What it does is it gives us a considerable amount of ability to get through some stuff, pretty much. So, we drive, and we drive fast now. Now, there goes the next gate. There's nothing here, but we gotta keep driving. Oh, this is the same thing we found in that last zone. Interesting. Okay, go cool. Light the stuff. Try not to blow up in the process. Down we go. Next line. I might try to avoid that. I don't think I feel like running into it. That doesn't sound good. Ow. That hurt. Oops.
Tobias, how's the power routing?
Well, the neighbors are complaining about the flickering lights, but I told them to light some candles and sit tight.
Francis?
Levels are good, holding steady.
Alright. First
Circuit
station.
complete. Keep it up, driver.
Boy, that didn't give us a whole lot. I guess you're gonna fill me almost all the way up. Now, battery charging, anything changed, nothing weird, everything's all here. I'm after still some more stuff, so we're gonna go ahead and loot just a little bit. We're here. Kind of desperate for the plasma at this point in time. What's up here? It is one of these. Duct tape into cloth. That actually isn't a bad trade, considering how very expensive cloth seems to be most of the time. But I'll worry about it later. There, finally wore out the battery for the flashlight. I don't think there's anything else in here highlighting itself. No. Nothing over here. Ooh, there's a box. Is this a explosive box? It is. Thank you. Go back inside. Go do something over here. Okay, car should be charged up. Again, we'll keep that on us. And we'll do the next circuit. Right after I fix that. Because I don't need things exploding off the car while we're driving. Probably should try to avoid driving over everything, I guess. A lot more damage than I expected it to. Okay. Alright, onwards. So we gotta go through the wall again, back around, and come back over here. Okay. Don't do that. I need this, though. Gates open, go.
Getting some interference, Tobias. The power supply is wavering.
I'm working on it. A local battery farm's putting up a fuss. She hasn't been taxed like this in a while, but I'm easing her into it. Don't worry.
I'm easing her into it, don't worry. Gate.
Battery farms 1 through 3 are reporting total power drain. They're spent.
How long to recharge?
Could take up to a day.
No, I got this.
And a recharge station. What do we got?
Oh, shit.
Total power loss on stations 9 through 15.
I'm on it. Oh, shit.
Get
Well-
the power back up.
The gate at the final crossing point won't open without it.
I'm rerouting power from Battery Farm 6.
Easy. Too much and you'll blow out your control center.
Too little and the entire array's going down. We have no choice.
And let me fix all this stuff, and they'll fix whatever they need to fix. Okay, we have another thing. I'll let them do a little bit of work here. Oh, yes, there are several. I need you. It's funny how you burn just as much of this stuff up as you burn up anything else. Regardless, we're going to leave out of here with a haul of stuff, for sure. Alright. Onwards. Towards the last, I'm assuming, little bits. I don't know. We've got to go here, 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 and then to, I guess, right there. So I guess we'll find out, huh? Well. Once again, here goes nothing. Oh, stay on the road. That's one. Don't hit the things that explode. Try not to hit the things that explode anyway. Driving along. Come on. 1 to 2 to 3. Carry the part with us.
Battery Farm 6 core's overloaded. I mean, it's shutting down. We can't lose the remnant. I won't let it go.
What the heck?
Get back inside! The radiation's peaking!
I've got to repair it. I'll be damned if I'm gonna let this plan fail.
Uh-oh.
Too close. Your theory. We can still prove it.
Stop! It's too dangerous out there! Tobias! Please, Tobias, come back!
What is that crazy fool gonna do?
Tobias, please come back!
Oh, great. This one's inside a thing.
I'm at
Well.
the battery farm. The fuse box is completely liquefied, but I can bypass it.
Francis, I need you back at the control board.
So do I. Get your butt back at the control board.
Tobias, reroutes that line. You need to push the connection. Miss it by a split second and we lose the entire power grid.
Almost ready.
Please don't do this!
Francis, it's now or never.
I'm rerouting the grid now. I'll be ready for you.
Alrighty then, we do the end of it. God awful thing. It doesn't want to turn at all inside these tunnels. Come on, baby, let's go. Don't hit the walls. Hitting the ends of it now. Nope, stay on the road. Stay on the road. Don't hit the car. Try not to hit the car. Well, almost got it. I think. I don't know. This one seems to be pretty long. Oh, pile of junk. No, 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 no.
Tobias. Tobias, stay with us.
I got you, Hoppy. Friends. Well, what do you know? One time, I find myself out of things to say. Hoppy, take care of him for me.
Tobias!
And then the end.
I love you forever.
I love you forever.
Well, that was awful.
Power's back online. Francis, now.
Tobias, answer. Tobias, answer.
Don't do know it. You can't go out there. Driver, the power's holding steady. You could open that final gate.
Alrighty then. I will exit this hellhole. Hopefully. Right after, you do the obligatory, gotta check and make sure there's stuff not in the little containers here. Sure. Sorry. Push the button. And more torches into that stuff. Yoop. And I left the thing on. Really have got to quit pushing that button. Yep, it's what it is right there. Massive battery drain, doors open. I finally got it. Terrible, I know. At the end of all of that, that's what we see. And we are now in the mid-zone, ladies and gentlemen. And unfortunately, I think I have to gather all of the things, too. So, where are we? We're over here.
The entire area got scrambled in instability. I'm afraid, Tobias.
I told you. I told you, didn't I? We weren't ready. We should have planned it better. We should have known.
We did the best we could.
No. Do not give me that. If we had, he'd be here with us.
I'm sorry, but we've got to help the driver.
Don't you dare. What? Wait, is this how you dealt with Alan's death? You put your head down and let work fill the gaps?
Actually, that's precisely what I did. And you'll recall the breakthrough in self-healing materials that I made that year.
Oh,
Jesus.
Well, good for you. I'm sure Alan would have been very proud of you using his death that way.
You know what? That whole pep talk I gave you before to convince you to go through with it. That's precisely the same crap Alan would tell me all the time. It's worth the sacrifice. Stay late. Don't worry about me. Finish your work. Then we can start a family. Always he'd spew that crap.
So why'd you say it to me?
Because he has to have been right. Because if I let myself think he was wrong, then I can't live with that regret. I gave everything for Lim. This is the last thing I'm holding on to for myself. Every single day I still think about how if I had left the zone when we had planned to, I wouldn't have lost Alan. I hoped that Lim Tech was done killing her all. I'm sorry about Tobias.
Tobias was all I had. I need to sign off for a while.
We'll be here when we're ready. Glad you got through, driver.
Power on that stabilizer, and I'll see you back at the garage.
Well, I gotta get some more goodies in order to do any of that. So, I guess we'll check this all out, and I will see you all back at the garage here in a little while. I can keep from running things over. Give me the frigging anchor. Be good. Oh god, are you kidding me? Tourist trap. That's awful. Alright, so we should have enough energy to get out of here. There's one more anchor to grab. I think I'll try to grab it. I've patched a couple of things up. We're over here. So we'll go grab that and then go do the stabilizer and get the heck out of Dodge. Hopefully, without triggering one of those things. Come on, let me pass. Thank you. And turn the thing back on. And turn the thing back on. The limb shield still works regardless of all that stuff. It just really hurts on power. Alright, do we want to just get the heck out of here and mourn our friend, or do we want to do a little bit more looting and scooting? I think I'm just going to go over here. Because this is going to be, regardless, very silly when this happens. It's going to pick one of those 4 spots. Probably the one that's furthest away from us, which is going to be that one. And then we're going to have to run for it. I've got a car full of goodies. I'd like to get home. I think everything's okay. And we have a new interior zone to explore once I pop this door. Ooh, hey, that I guess would have been nice. I don't need it now. Flip switch. Oh good, we even parked the right direction. Well, let's see if we have to have a hard time here. Is it coming in? Might be able to take this kind of easy. Ow. Alright. The wall is behind and closing in fast. Let's get over here and get out of this zone before it eats us. Zone. Whatever. Junction. Thing. Nasty. Place. Oh boy. Think we can get through all this? Maybe. That's interesting. It landed right next to a tower. That'd be awful to run into. Out. Well, alrighty then. I think with that...
Welcome back.
That's all she's gonna say?
Where the well is. But you're the first to step foot in the deep zone in over 15 years. And I need more time to understand Alan's suppression method.
So why don't you stretch your legs and chart the deep zone while you're at it? We'll need to map a way to the well as it is.
Well, that sucks. We lost a friend, but we gained access to the deep zone. And, well, I'm gonna have to sit down and do a heck of a lot of editing, so I will see you all in the next one. Thanks for watching.